Hi viewers and my students, I welcome you guys once more again to my channel. Hope you guys are doing amazing, doing great. We are going to jump into normal distribution with empirical rule. And before we get into the video, I want to give a shout out to all my students in SRS, all statistics students, Hassan, Khalid, Rashid, Majid, Khalifa, Talib, Mohammed, Abdullah, Obed, Mahmoud, Khalid, Yusuf, Rashid, Zaid, Fatima, Rawan, Shamar, Hamda, Abra, Alia Khalifa, and you all. You guys do amazing. Continue to do great and steady. Make your parents proud. Let's jump into the question. So for the normal distribution, as this is an introduction, you need to know the easy way to solve this one. All the rule said is that 68 tag 95 tag 99.7 corresponded to 1 standard deviation, to 2 standard deviation, to 3 standard deviation. So once you know this, you can solve pretty most of the question. So from here to here, which is going to be the 68, and it's within 1 standard deviation. And here you can take this one as a number line. Here is like 0. When you're going in here, it's positive, and when you're coming here, it's negative. Okay, so this is the first positive, and then from here to here, when you add everything up, you're going to get the 95. It's within the 2 standard deviation. And then from this end to this end, when you add everything up, you're going to get 99.7, and that is within the 3 standard deviation. So once you know this, the work become much easier for you. Okay, so the temperature for the month of May is normally distributed, and with a mean of 78 Fahrenheit with a standard deviation of 4 Fahrenheit. They want us to construct the normal distribution. Freehand. The center is always a mean of 78 here. And then when you're going here, positive aspect, so you're adding, so plus 4. That will give you your first. Then you add plus 4 again. That will give you a second standard deviation on the positive side. And then you add plus 4. That will give you 90. And that's the third standard deviation. And then when you're coming here, you're subtracting 4. We have able to construct the normal distribution that they're looking for. We can say that within 72 to 82 lies the 68 percentile, and then this to that, so 68 to 86 lies 95 percentile, and then 64 to that of 90 lies the 99.7 percentile. So here is normally distributed with a mean of 73 and a standard deviation of 3. They want us to find the probability. The normal distribution curve can able to help us to do that. You put your mean at the center, which is 73. Then you draw your first, second, and third, and so forth on the other side here. So you add 5, so 78, 83, and you add 5 again, 88. Okay, that's what you're looking for. And then you come here, you subtract, so you get 68. 63, 58. And the question was, what is the probability that lies in between here? So that probability that the lines between 58, so less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, is just within the 3 standard deviation. And the 3 standard deviation, remember, even is here, 68 tag 95 tag 99 7 is just 1 tag, 2 tag, 3, which is a standard deviation. Okay, so here is within the 3, and the 3 is 99.7%. And if you convert this one to a decimal, it's just going to be 0.997 as the answer. We can apply this normal distribution to answer a real life situation questions. All right, so we draw that here. You say the mean is 5.4 million. 5.4. Remember, everything is in millions. Okay, then you have your first, standard, second, and third. First, second, and third. They want us to get the 95%. and that is within 2 standard deviation. So here we add 0.4 million is going to be 5.8, and we add, it's going to be 6.2, and that's why we are interested. Subtract 0.4 from 5.4, we get 5.0, and then we subtract another 0.4 from 5, and then we get 4.8. And that's why we are interested. So here in our conclusion, what is a red blood cells count that can lie within 95%? So for men, 95% of them, based upon this question, is going to be 4.8 million to that of 6.2 million red blood cells count. And that's it. Okay, so let's look at another one that is a little bit uneven. So let's go ahead and do that. Draw normal distribution with a free hand. The mean is 55 and the standard deviation is 10. So your first, second, third, and your focus have to be here. We add 10 to it is 65. So that's why we are interested. So we don't need to go further based upon this question. Okay, so here we add 10. Here we subtract 10. So that's going to be our first, second, and third. 45. Subtract another 10, 35. Subtract another 10, 25. And this is what we needed. What is needed is we need to know. Remember, this is 68. Okay, and this little picky here is 13.5, and here is 2.35. So we have to be able to add all of them together, and that will help us with what is in between here. So 68, 13.5, and 2.35, 5, 8.13, so 3 under 8. So which is about 83.9%, but they want us to put it in the decimals, so it's just going to be 0.839.